Welcome again to Hive City Melothrax. This time we find ourselves in the top levels. With
Are we online? Are
yes.
we live on Twitch?
We are, yes.
Good, very good, very good, very good. Yes. Yes, I believe it is time for us to cut and again, maybe the decisions.
Sorry, no Sparks. The music drown your voice.
Yeah, it is time for us to depart. Now Spark is going to enter the Thunderhawk and start the activation sequence.
Before we go, no Spark. Do you need healing?
Random. No, not desperately.
Well, I can heal you now if you want.
Yeah, that actually be kind of good. Full health, and that means I can.
So let me see. What is the dice? I think is the D8. Is it?
D8 for what?
Or not
Yeah.
D. Wait.
What song is playing?
1D10 plus 5 side rating. Okay.
Question: what song is playing?
The song coming from my music thing is part of the Dark Tide original soundtrack. I don't know which
okay, so
it
the
is
Dark Tide,
specifically.
So you heal 11 damage.
Okay, 11.
It is the assassination theme.
Okay, assassination.
It's not probably not a very very appropriate because until you're able to, it's not like you just arrive and put a bullet in their heads.
Okay, is the theme actually called the assassination theme?
Yeah, there is. If you search Dark
Well,
Tide the
it
assassination,
is.
it will pop up. Yeah.
It is. It's not the. It's just that it's not that clean of an assassination.
Well, an assassination could be a messy business.
It is. It is.
A messy job.
Especially because they know you're coming.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to play.
And when it
I
comes
have
to
to heal myself
Slanesh,
too.
it's sometimes good to have a little bit of flair, you know? Little je ne sais quoi.
Yes. Je ne sais quoi. I love that expression. Yeah, I'm going
A
to
personal
heal myself
touch.
too.
Sometimes the touching doesn't stop at the killing when it comes to Slanesh worshippers, you know?
For whatever. For of course.
Yeah, I do not see
Force
assassination theme. I'm looking for it on Spotify. I
It's
do
still
not see
fatigue.
something labeled assassination.
Well, I can
I
also
can- I
copy
can-
the link and send it to the side chat so you can get it from there, Nolsparks.
Parameters.
That
I can play
sound like
my
yeah.
sounds if you wish.
Set it
Oh.
up when you got the chance. Did
I'm
you
ready.
roll for healing?
For
I
myself,
guess
Yes.
I'm guessing I'm restored to full.
So do I, because I rolled 4, and 4 is what I lost.
Mhm.
Besides, I have to clarification for like damage, as in critical damage. And we have the time. Doesn't need to be now. Just want to understand how do you roll for very serious damage and minor serious damage.
There is a table
The
on
amount-
the books.
Yeah, but is a point for one? Yes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. It's 1 point per degree of seriousness of the damage. Yes, if you lose all the wounds,
Yeah, you go to
if you
0.
roll like 2 or 3, go to 0. If you you roll the extra points besides the wounds, they do tell the seriousness of the critical damage, right?
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
important to determine the type of damage you've taken because, for example,
Yeah,
some
if
are
you
deadlier than others. If you go to -3 wounds from critical damage to the head,
you die.
you might be stunned.
Okay.
Dying usually comes lower than 6, 7, 8, depending on the damage and the area you're hit. So, for example,
Well, if they indicate the head, they indicate any place of the head, I think.
yeah. For example, if you take -8 impact damage to the leg, you lose your leg, but you do not die instantly.
You don't die, yeah.
If
Unless
you-
no impact.
Yeah,
Because if it's rending, you
if it's
cut yourself
rending,
and
it's
you can
different.
bleed out to die.
Yeah. If it's rending to the leg, you still do not die on the 8.
Well, it's explained in the table depending on the points
Yeah,
that you roll.
still
So.
you suffer blood loss and stuff like that. But if it's to the head, I think
Well,
energy kills you on a 5 damage.
I mean, just a small impact can kill you. I mean, of course, if you're not protected, but that's not, we're not including that. I heal myself, but it does not say anything about curing fatigue, so I'm still tired.
Fatigued, yeah.
But I learned that for each hour of inactivity, you rest 1 degree of fatigue. So I would ask the parameters how much does it take to travel from the planet to the spaceship of the Inquisitor?
You can speed it up. It should take around 30 minutes.
Okay, so it's still fatigue, heavily fatigue.
Or you can take
Antioch
longer
is
if you
like
want.
almost.
You can go slowly.
I think it's better slowly. Just for
Yeah.
Antioch doesn't look like he's dozing off. Huh? Huh? What? Excuse me?
And
Leaning
motherfucker-
leaning on the
yeah.
leaning on the staff, almost snoring, almost. Pay attention.
Reaching for a
Now
cup of
Parker-
recaf.
Keep it coming.
Now
Keep it
Mike
coming.
is going to enter into the cockpit and start spooling up the engine
Mm-hmm.
and preparing for lift.
You successfully awaken the machine spirit. It will obey your commands.
Good, very good. He then looks over his shoulder at the stealth and shouts, "Hey, you coming or what?"
Wait. You're coming with us to the ship, or you're going somewhere else?
I'm going to the ship.
Okay.
You think I'd pass up the opportunity to will fix the mind of the Inquisitor? Hell nah.
Well, we're not necessarily fixing the mind. We're just like molding to our benefit. If that's such a thing, it's possible.
Yeah, well, Sinesh has other plans for her.
So Nash has.
Okay,
Sorry, she join the line. Get in line. Antioch and Zinch are first.
Everybody
Not
wants a
five
piece of the
anything to say.
Inquisitor.
I don't have anything to say about that. So
Doesn't
so
matter what
long.
you're saying. Doesn't matter what you want to say about that. Either we learn, either we learn to collaborate with each other, and we have to make some compromises, or this is gonna be an exhausting campaign. Do you understand
Anyway,
me?
I'm coming to what? I didn't wait till I
This
rolled
was not
rise.
Antioch speaking. This is Ferdinand speaking.
Okay,
Okay.
and he rolls his eyes and flips Ferdinand off.
You can roll your eyes anyway. You can roll. You can even cry if you want. You do what you're told. To a
If I
degree, of course.
cried, it probably give you nightmares.
Whatever. So let's proceed. We're wasting precious time. I guess Belsar is not
Then get
joining
in the
again, right?
Yeah,
then
he's
get then
he's not.
yes then get in
Okay.
the shuttle now. Bangs the side. Bangs the wall of the shuttle for good measure. He is very impatient.
Who is boarding the Valkyrie then?
Well, Antioch, of course. Apparently, Nullspark. I guess.
Yeah, because he's the only one who's awake now. Because he noticed that Antioch is bad tied, and so and he's the only other one who can actually pilot stuff, and so
And Mordaunt.
More done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, we should have a pilot. Antioch doesn't know how to pilot void ship.
yeah now
Or
Spark,
Valkyrie.
now Spark as it was now Spark is piloting it.
We probably have a servitor pilot from the Inquisitor's retinue.
Yeah, I think. If
The
too.
heretics that got to it before you slaughtered the crew. It was the machine spirit had returned to its slumber and it was empty.
Oh, so no servitor.
No servitor, no pilot,
Yeah.
no crew members. Their limbs and bodily fluids still litter the inside of the vessel.
So seemingly unbothered by this, now Spark just starts getting ready to depart.
Antioch walks inside the Valkyrie, kicking fingers and arms out of the way, and he sits and he kind of leans in back, trying to get some rest.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's a talent, but I don't have it. There's a talent that meditation allows
Yeah.
for curing fatigue quickly, but I don't have it.
Oh.
It would come in handy. Never thought it like essential.
The Inquisitor.
Now, Spark, can you?
ship- Yep, go ahead.
Now, Spark, can you make the machine spirit fly us to the ship?
I shall. Now, and is going to the ship up and out.
I have several questions. Oh, there we are.
What do you mean by having several questions about what?
Well, when the table was loading, it looked like this
Oh, right.
big thing. This Star Wars thing was in dry dock somewhere.
You are transported to the Inquisitor's ship.
I'm gonna join on the tabletop too.
And there is so many people up here right now.
Is there still room for people to walk around, or it starts to get very cramped?
It is very cramped. You can move around.
Okay.
But it is uncomfortable, and you rub shoulders with all walks of life, from dregs of the lower levels, even some servitors. But the majority is people of the middle levels. Still rough, still would be considered dirty by, well, certainly our standards, our modern day standards.
Mm-hmm.
And,
This is a stupid question, but is there anyone that we know? No. Okay.
make an awareness test.
– 70 awareness for how much? I think I failed. But awareness is not as high as perception, yes. And my perception is 43. Yeah, I fell.
Well, there's so many you cannot tell, and Hive City has.
There's no way.
Thousands.
Yeah, that's why
millions of
I
people.
thought. That's why I thought I said it was a stupid question. No way you can find single people, but that quickly in a crowd that size.
I got 3-degree success.
Oh.
You do see individuals you recognize. Workers, low-ranking nobles, low prestige nobles, not low rank.
Anyone that has worked for us or associated with us, like the tech priest that forges documents, or the arms dealer. Because they are witnesses, and probably
you
would
find
be helpful.
associates of the arms dealer. Yes. What was his name?
His name was, or is,
It's gotta be Jared. You find
Jared,
Jared's
yep.
associates. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think there will be a problem. I don't think, though.
Well, they don't necessarily
What's
recognize you.
And
What's the
they
mood
don't.
of these people?
The what? Sorry.
What's the mood of these people?
They are afraid, and they all
Probably
look
annoyed.
to secure a good spot in the ship. They want to know what is going on. Others are cowering in corners. Others try to hide in different places. God knows what. Emperor knows why. The majority are distressed, afraid, and lost. And there is the
Okay.
inquisitorial troopers and agents containing them in various places on the ship, the hangar, and any other the loading bay parts of the hangar.
Would Modart be able to let off a shot without being noticed?
Make a stealth check. With you could get a plus 30 to this. Hiding in the crowd.
I'm gonna try for better. Hold on.
I just want confirmation from the GM. Did the Valkyrie took 1 hour to arrive at the ship, or did it took less?
It took less than 1 hour.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Antioch is still tired, Probably not as tired, but not enough that I should remove 1 degree of fatigue.
Hmm.
Well, the body doesn't work properly like that. It's not like a clear cut. Anyway,
Anyways, 4-degree success.
All right. The moment you take the shot, everybody
panic.
panics. All the civilians hit the deck, trying to avoid this, whatever it was. The stormtroopers go into fight or flight mode, drawing their weapons, pressing them against the civilians, taking points in and around the hangar, preparing for conflict. And they become even more, and they become aggressive towards any civilians that have taken.
Okay, what the what the hell did you do? No.
Expecting
Because
a
of
second
panic.
shot.
What the fuck happened?
Everybody screaming
worry
and
about it.
shouting.
Equivalent
this
to
is it.
yell. He did the equivalent to yell fire on a crowded theater.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I think this is the
Mordaunt will ignore it and
show himself.
guide Antioch towards the bridge. He will stop by the tech priests on the way.
Mhm.
I mean, if she's there, I don't think Parameter confirmed that she was there.
The tech priest.
That's where she was last.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay,
But
now Spock is also going to emerge. Survey the crowd, and then follow Mordaunt.
Mhm.
Antioch says to Nullspark, try not to draw too much attention to yourself. You might attract the wrong eyes.
Buddy, I am an 8 foot tall, super soldier, clad in armor with mechadendrites, and the skin of slain human, and wearing a robe, as well as wearing a robe over that, and having a freaking surgical spider as now the once living corpse of a human. The fuck do you think I'm conspicuous?
you'll just wear a cloak. You'll otherwise be surprisingly common around the Imperium.
Yeah, you don't differ that much from an overgrown tech priest to the
Yeah.
untrained eye.
One of the reasons why I packed this was well over himself. Now, it's rather lumpy towards the top, and it shifts it shifts disturbingly, the thousands of snakes. So yeah, tricky as hell, but sort of effective.
All right.
Oh god, got lagged.
Yeah, why is that lag? Why is it lagging that much? Might be the Hero Forge models. I don't know.
Just on your end?
Yeah, the game is lagging like crazy.
Well, I'm not trying to move anything, but from my side it doesn't seem lagging. But when you move the models, they lag.
Like hell.
And when I try to
Lag
move
like
them, they lagged also.
All right, then it
Lag like
might be the
hell.
models then.
lag like hell.
All right, so
Okay, we got it.
you're not being scrutinized by the stormtroopers. They let you pass, seeing that you do not look like mere civilians. And you have been here with the Inquisitor before, so they do not pay much attention to you anyway. It's better to avoid any unwanted confrontation with any of the higher-ups, of course.
Of course. The very last thing that we want here and now.
They don't want it either. You see reinforcements coming down here, more stormtroopers. And you see the apothecarium, the Medicae bay, has been sealed off from the rest of the void ship. It would require integrating with the system and communicating with the machine spirit of the ship to open the door.
Mordaunt will stop a soldier passing by and say, "What's with the apothecarium?"
The soldier halts and, as fast as he can, responds through the rebreather he's wearing. They have closed off the Medicarium because of the amount of people on board. We cannot treat everybody, and we don't want them rushing here, overtaking the whole facility.
Yeah, when you have a party in your house, you don't really want everybody to go to the bathroom, especially people that you don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Hey,
open parties.
Another thing, Parametus. Did you notice that the Alpha Legion Chaos Space Marine already trying to steal Antioch's identity?
You did? Oh yeah, true, you're right.
I'm on to you, Mordaunt.
It would make more sense to say Drash, for example, since it's your character, but mistaking your own for another, that's a first.
Foiled again.
Drat.
Mordaunt will stop by the tech priest and he'll lay this power spear he took from the Lord of Excess on his workshop, and he'll say, "Are you reconsecrate this and get rid of that ridiculous eagle wing?"
Mm-hmm. Make a command test, -10.
Weird.
Can you start deleting the Hero Forge models?
Could it be the amount of models that you have on the table?
Nah.
Probably too many, no?
The Hive City has a lot more assets than here.
Right.
Success.
Right. The tech priest happily takes on your request. obviously being more willing to start working on that instead of go through every crying peasant flashbag that has come aboard looking for sanctuary. And the commonality, the frequency of people lying that they are suffering from something imaginary in order to get better treatment and or escape any responsibility or harsh punishment is even higher than usual. Those numbers would be expected from a penal battalion, not from the general populace of the Imperium. Yeah, it must have been the models. The Hero Forge ones specifically. Right. I have to find new civilians then. Hey.
All right, then Trash will nod, and we'll leave that with the tech priest, and he'll join Antioch on the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the tech priest will realize what the spear is and will be hush-hush about it, liking the idea of working on such an object, an artifact. See, now it's not lagging that much now. It's not lagging at all.
Weird.
Yeah. It's the Hero Forge models, I can tell now. 100%. And the tech priest has some servitors follow them, and more other servitors. They set in a way around the workshop and outside it mostly to prevent anyone from approaching. With the pretense that they are busy working on a very important project that would potentially give information about what happened in the Hive City, and things have gone completely out of hand this way, in this crazy manner.
Maybe if Antioch says to them that he know who is behind the weird events of the phenomena and all, they might calm down and the Inquisitor rescind the order and return everything to normal.
I don't know.
Let's see it.
Are you shouting this? Are you saying it out loud for
No.
everyone to hear?
Antioch is like assessing the situation. Of course, it's all chaos. People are scared, nervous, on edge. There is a shot. People start panicking. The storm soldiers try to
Intervene.
maintain order, intervene and maintain order. Antioch will look around, trying to find someone of more authority that he can engage with.
Commissar.
Περνά το καλοκαίρι στην παραλία. Όχι περιμένοντας ταξί. Βρες ταξί σε 3 λεπτά με το free.
I probably should learn Greek.
It's a good language to know. It can help you learn different ones. I mean, well, I consider it to be a good language to know.
Funny, I say the same thing for Portuguese.
What was it?
I just know Cagliarecci.
Oh, Caliorix, yeah. Good. Bon appetit.
Caliorexi. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Caliorexi.
Caliorix.
Right.
You can also say it in an
Caliorix.
ironic manner when something bad's about to happen and someone's gonna get a load of shit stuffed in their mouth, metaphorically, you know.
Yes. Enjoy.
Yeah, like that. Caliorixy.
Caliorexi. Okay.
The commissar is bellowing commands, demanding the stormtroopers contain the populace, that they keep them secured, neatly packed, and away from the rest of the ship so that order may be maintained all throughout it. They will make a successful thing, and the populace is contained around the hangar without spilling over to different parts of the ship uncontrollably. Some are even shoved back to the vessels they used to come here, since some of the spaceports have been lost to the cause, either from a Cornite berserker slaughtering everyone there and being taken over by heretics, or because they were destroyed by any other means by someone.
Ούτε καν. Τέτοιες απαντήσεις πέφτουν όταν ζητάς ασφάλεια αυτοκινήτου σε δόσεις χωρίς πιστωτική και χωρίς δάνειο.
What do you want to say to the commissar?
Antioch will approach the commissar and ask to speak to her. Will she ignore him or like turn her attention with a bad mood or something?
She turns to you and shouts that she has an important matter at hand and demands to know what is this all about. Can't you see we have a crisis in our hands for the Emperor's sake?
Antioch will say to her, Commissar, my name is Antioch Hermeticus. I am a cryptographer for the 33rd Regiment of Elysipus. And though I'm not a part of the Inquisition, I was investigating a traitor from my system and came to this planet. In the meanwhile, I came across with the crisis that we are living through currently, and I believe that I have found the culprits behind those strange events that happened some time ago. It is possible for me to speak with the Inquisitor.
If you have such
Roll
info,
for persuasion?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
If you have that information, soldier, what are you waiting for? The very feminine voice, of course. She commands you to go to the Inquisitor at once and report your findings so that no more lives have to be lost so unjustly.
Very well. Commissar, I will depart at once. So, the Inquisitor is in the ship, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, either the Commissar points Antioch the directions, or a servitor will lead him to the Inquisitor?
It will indeed be a servitor leading you to the commissar. To the Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
What are the other two people of the group doing?
Mordaunt is following Antioch.
Mm-hmm. You are headed towards the Inquisitor's Bridge. Where is it? Everybody is in a hurry, everybody is busy. You can attempt a scrutiny check.
Everybody is a hurry. Everybody's busy, like a news station on 9/11. I had a friend. Was working as an intern on a radio station, and she said that she was afraid to go in.
Well, makes sense.
Chaos. You said to roll for the inquiry, right?
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny. And scrutiny is... I should know this by heart now. Scrutiny. Scrutinio.
Is that the football player? Scrutinio?
Perception. Scrutinio. Scrutiny.
Okay.
Perception
I was being racist.
is 43. Okay. It rolled a 9 and 79. I failed.
Okay. Well, makes sense for everybody to be this busy on an Inquisitor ship. And with a true crisis going on in the Hive City, what would anybody else expect?
So Antio will look around, searching for the Inquisitor.
She is there, hands over a cogitator, looking at the hololith. Taking in large amounts of information, going through many different boxes, giving out orders and directives, surrounded by a bunch of servitors aiding her with these tasks. And members
and-
of her personal retinue are also present.
Antio can see her from the point where he is at.
You can tell where
Or
she
does
is,
he
yes.
has- Okay, so he goes to her.
Right?
He will just no. Yeah. Before addressing her or getting near her, Antioch wishes to probe her mind, but he will do it fettered. So my psi rating now is 6.
All right.
So the bonus, instead of being 30, it will be 15.
Make
19
an
or
awareness
less,
test
please.
first.
Awareness test. Okay, so awareness is perception again. 43. I roll 17.
The moment you charge the energies of the warp, moment you attempt to focus and manifest power,
Oh,
it is
yes.
as if
Somebody
someone
was
noticing.
watching.
You see a robed individual turn their head right at you the moment you start channeling.
Antioch immediately stops. Still fettered. Silences, of course. Forgot about that. And Yoke stops.
Mhm.
So he realizes that he cannot do it without being detected. So he will just approach her naturally, like nothing happened, not look guilty or anything like that, and ask for her attention.
Make an innocence check.
What is the limit? I will play. I will roll it if you want.
Well, everybody is
Everybody
sitting
is guilty
on.
of something.
Yeah, innocence is an illusion. Everyone is sitting
Innocence
on
means
burning
nothing.
coals right now. Yeah. Given the situation, planet side, and you can tell that not many details are known about the situation. Everybody is a bit in the dark, and that is a reason why the Inquisitor is herself so immersed in this operation. She does not turn to address you, to respond when you address her. Instead, a servitor will turn to you and request that you relay any information to it.
Antioch seems that thinks that he cannot force his way into her, so he will relay the information, but expects the Inquisitor then to address him personally.
Mhm.
Antioch says to the Inquisitor, to the servitor, I have knowledge of the culprits behind the weird phenomena that happen on the city of Melstrax. I wish you to inform your master of those, and I have a plan to root them out and catch them.
Define weird phenomena.
A few days ago, there was a massive rotting effect happening on one of the markets, including just shipments of food that had just arrived at Melstrax. That was something too weird to be a natural event.
Event has been categorized. The mentioned event is in the databanks. Please give any extra information in as much detail as possible. The servitor awaits you to input any more info you have. It starts recording your voice, basically. And you can see the Inquisitor sort of speed up even more, go through some windows, some, what would they be called?
Monitors?
Is there the blue screen of death sound effect?
No. She goes through parts of the hololith quickly and then turns to listen to what you're going to say herself without saying anything. With her arms in akimbo like the model here.
Antioch then turns to the Inquisitor and he says basically the same information. And he says also, I know for a fact it is one of the leaders of one of the houses and a psyker that are behind this. I, however, will not reveal their identities because I fear they will soon escape. That is why I ask you, Inquisitor, if you could order or ask permission to the Archon to set a meeting between all the lords of the houses, plus the chiefs of the PDF and the arbiters. Also, to bring the psyker that is it the PDS forces that have the psyker, or is the arbiters?
It was part of the
The P-
PDF. Yeah.
Including the psyker, the pyromancer for the PDF.
And on what evidence are these? Is this based?
Antioch will then handle the Inquisitor the mask of Utos. Antioch also says, this is the mask of a man that called himself Utos. He was having dealings with the man, the lord of one of the houses. I had my suspicions about the individual behind the mask, and I went to his house and found this. I intend to confront them and see their reactions of both of them.
The Inquisitor calls to one of her agents and tells you to please stand back as to not intervene in the readings. And her acolyte approaches.
Uh-oh.
She gives the mask to them. When they grab it, it is as if they are not looking at it with their eyes. It is as if they are bringing it close to this lens on the forehead of their mask. And they answer through their rebreather.
This has been in close proximity to warp activity. This might as well belong to a psyker, and a powerful one at that.
The acolyte turns to you, Antioch.
And he will say, J'accuse!
What? What?
I hope not. Please don't.
What?
You
Wow.
appear
Yes.
to have a
What happened?
powerful connection to the warp as well.
Antioch will act like surprised. I don't understand what you're saying, but might be because I have this mask in my possession.
Make a charm minus 30 test. Or, sorry,
Charm
not
minus-
charm. It would be a deceive test.
Deceive.
Deception.
Not fellowship.
It
Wait
is
a
fellowship.
minute. Deceive is deceive. I have both charm and deceive, so. And fellowship now is 48. Minus 30,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
it's 18. 44. I fail. Reroll.
You can use an infamy point to reroll, yes.
Here goes nothing. And I failed again. 45. If it wasn't for the penalty, I would pass. But no.
The individual says,
Give me only 1 second, Inquisitor, and I will prove you of his powers.
and you indeed begin to feel yourself that the warp around you starts to intensify, as if you are being stripped naked of your material self, as if the warp is focused onto you, as if you are dissolving in it. And a snap call from the Inquisitor seizes this action. She commands the robed individual to halt, that there is no time for doubt, for doubt is the seed of heresy. There are bigger matters at hand, and sends the acolyte away, thanking him for his help with the mask, and that he may be relieved of his duties presently, as he has done already enough already. Yes, Antioch?
Antioch will not show in this face, in this facial, but he will feel relieved, and he thinks to himself that this was, of course, an act of Tzinch through the ritual that Antioch did to the Inquisitor. He was this close to the end, like never before.
Mm-hmm.
Antioch will turn to the Inquisitor like a bit, not aggravated, of course, but as in a bit impatient, because time is urgent, and they need to catch the guilty, guilty party.
The Inquisitor also notes of the importance speed has to do with the finding of the culprits for the cleansing of this world, or else exterminatus will be unavoidable.
Wait a minute. Yeah, the Psyker, the Inquisitor Psyker, he gave back the mask, right?
Yes.
Or because Antioch wants to show it to the other Psyker and the Lord of the House, Professor X. I keep forgetting the name, man. What can I tell you?
What is the name? It's not Grey Castle. It's more recent. Altard.
It's not Grey Castle. Altard. House Altard, Lord Aiden. Aiden. I know what to say. Hydern, but without the R. I just have to remember Hydern. Without the R and without the H. Anyway. Does the Inquisitor give orders to go to contact the Archon, or to get in the ship or something?
She will attempt to locate them first, as everybody on the planet has been gone crazy trying to escape. And,
Lord Aiden was also preparing to leave.
And she learns that he is no longer planet side. He's taken off.
Okay. Now spot is where's the Inquisitor?
There.
What are you thinking about doing, No Spark? Uh,
Is it going to
I'm
jeopardize
gonna,
the whole thing?
is are you going to
no,
jeopardize
I'm gonna say
the operation?
why did that noble?
Oh, but another thing, because they have to know which noble is. Antio gives reveals to the Inquisitor the name of the noble, Lord Aiden. Hayden.
Oh yeah. Now Spock
Like
has a point to
just for
do
her
something with what he did to that female noble.
Jonelle.
Yeah, suppress her consciousness and take full control.
Come again? What?
What?
Suppress her consciousness and take control over her,
Okay.
her body.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
I'm
she
a
can
try.
stop puppet.
What? She's not present here.
She's not present. Did you brought her with us?
No, I mean the Inquisitor. Do that to the Inquisitor.
Oh. How?
I have supplies with me, and as well as the fact that I have no mental, as well as the fact I have, I have the supplies with me, and I'm very tempted to do so.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What do you want to do to the Inquisitor?
Turn her into a mindless servitor right here, right now, you mean?
Well, not right here, right now. More like, like, hmm.
Do you want to
there's
do
a
this
lot-
with the amount of people here, plus an enemy psyker here?
Yeah, no, that'd be actually be a bad idea now.
Because if something would happen, you can tell that Antioch will not interfere to help you.
Yeah. Okay, how best the fuck with her without being seen as a culprit?
I couldn't make out what you said, sorry.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how best to as to attempt to hang on. Perhaps if I messed with if I did a bit of discreet messing with the psycho, and Antioch would then be able to mentally dominate, or at least golem curse as the Inquisitor.
Antioch doesn't feel the need to control the Inquisitor, at least not for now.
You
because
left
she's
her
doing.
to her own devices, and look what's happening.
I'm sorry. What?
You left her to her
You want?
own devices, and she.
Yes, she's more
evacuation.
she's more valuable as an independent person, aligned with us, that under control of us. Because she will be a front. She will have to deal
Okay, then how
with the Inquisitor as an institution.
Magic until she. So what? Are you going to attempt to sway her to the path of Zinch?
I already did a ritual with her.
Or
I cannot be certain that she will follow the Zinch ways, but I think she's inclined. She's already helped Antioch with this moment for being discovered. That cannot be a coincidence. Might be a coincidence.
I've actually
might be
got
not.
a bad idea. Alspa could talk the Inquisitor, attempt to convince out of this line of thinking.
If you do that, Antioch will do faces like cray.
I am very stumped.
You can try to talk to her. It's up to you. But be prepared with the consequences. From her, not even from us, from me. From Antioch.
Yes, I'm regretting not bringing I'm not bringing my small army of cultists and playing and regretting not bringing my army of servitors and cultists. Just think I think about it.
No, Spark, you need to understand that these people in the bridge are not like stupid gangers in the lower levels of the Hive City.
I've got an idea. Now, Spock is going to walk up to the Inquisitor and say, the question, what's the Inquisitor's name again?
Had I ever given you her name?
The Inquisitor's name.
The Inquisitor, his name is...
Lena Loitze Magnini.
Lena.
Yes.
I'm guessing
That's-
she's just a standard Inquisitor, not a Lord Inquisitor.
What? Sorry?
I'm guessing she is a standard Inquisitor, not a Lord Inquisitor.
Would Nullspark know of the Inquisitor's hierarchy in such detail? She is the highest ranking individual on this ship. Can you guys hear me now? Guys? Disconnect. So bad. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Yes?
I don't know what that was about.
You like crashed twice.
Yeah, I know.
One after the other.
I'm being golem cursed. There is some tech heresy happening.
Yeah.
Some warp shenanigans.
What was the last thing we were talking about?
No Spark was about to say that he was about to do something.
Oh yeah. You can attempt a Forbidden Lore Inquisition to know more stuff about it. And I said, but I was cut short. She is the highest ranking individual on this void ship. Did you catch that?
Hmm?
She is the highest ranking individual on this ship.
Oh,
Is she a
Oh.
Lord Inquisitor or a Lady Inquisitor?
It's a lady.
Or she's a lady?
Yes.
She's a woman. So you address her as a Lady Inquisitor, not Lord Inquisitor. Okay.
Lady Inquisitor. I have a proposition.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
I have tech and supplies that I believe you would find quite useful. And I would be willing to share them with you if you'd be willing to allow my asset to be stored upon your ship. I could even create these new machines.
Ούτε καν. Τέτοιες απαντήσεις πέφτουν.
Okay.
Who the fuck was that? Hold up.
Hey, Parameters, if you want, I can play the music
yeah.
without.
Yeah, go ahead
Ads.
and play the music, please. Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
Nice.
The Inquisitor takes a quick peek at the hololith behind her, seeing that there are more notifications than the machine spirit can handle, and says that any further fabrications, developments, or
Parameters, I will have to ask you for you to stop your side of the music.
it stopped.
Isn't it too loud?
I think it's fine.
No.
Okay.
Any further fabrications or future endeavors for the Mechanicus will have to wait until after this complex matter has been resolved.
And I could even help you with this matter.
What would it be that you have to offer? Do you have any form of information? Do you have any tool? Do you have any mechanism or machine that will help us in any way?
I have experience and I know how to bend it. And I will the army sire to better fit the Emperor's design.
You might have to integrate with the void ship's machine spirit then.
Something I would be quite willing to do.
She opens a port on the side of this cogitator here and obliges you to connect with it.
He's going to insert a use one of his next damage to insert a data spike and begin in the process.
Make a tech use test -10.
Tech use.
You
Tech
die.
One moment. I forgot about my dice. Shit.
Hey, Parameters, I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Since my psi rating and plus my willpower gives me like a total of 90,
Yeah.
and I have the staff that gives plus 20, can I use the staff to remove 20 points from any roll?
No, one say
For-
and
What?
For example, can I use the staff to remove instead of adding 20 to my already high numbers? Can I use the 20 points to remove from the roll? I roll 43, for example, and instead will count as 23.
Intelligence is
There is no difference. You still get
There is
the
no difference.
yeah. You
72,
still get
82.
high degrees of success.
Okay.
You don't calculate it as
Because-
100. You calculate it as 120.
I got 16 for my tech use test.
Okay.
How many
Because-
degrees of success is that, Null Sparks?
16.
Yeah, I had to score below an 82.
Okay. So 7. The tech priest present is still interconnected with the system and is preventing you from doing your work.
What was that?
The tech priest is fighting you in the system, not allowing you to continue.
Hmm. He's going to attempt to convince the tech priest that he does have authentication and should be allowed to do ways.
Is that what you say to them?
Well, he's gonna say, he's going to turn around, Data Spike still in the cogitator and say, will you please stop resisting? I have full permission from the Lady Inquisitor to do my work. I don't have any ill intention,
Mhm.
and I can promise you.
The tech priest
I
says,
I can only
well,
I only go on.
why were you allowed to look into the matter and I was not? What is that you know that has given you this privilege?
Because I know how to bend and shape the code, the sacred code of the Omnisire to better fit the will of the Emperor, and as well as being especially good out of situations like what is happening right now. I simply have more experience in the required matters as at hand.
Okay. The tech priest will answer. Come on. It's loading. The tech priest is loading.
Fuck's sake.
His internet.
I guess the internet is not very good in today on Greece.
Experience comes from knowledge, and knowledge is information. If I acquire this information, then I will share in your knowledge, and you will be made obsolete.
Unlikely. I have had several thousand years of perfecting my craft. I feel what maybe only 100 years old. Old 1,000? You are not old enough. Oh, you have not existed long enough to gain the same experience I do.
You will find that my abilities are not limited to what my fleshy body allows. I have been augmented. I have been blessed with the certainty and strength of steel. I will acquire your knowledge. I will find out the correct path. I will do the Omnissiah's bidding. And I will do it correctly. For what is correct is sacred.
I could. I was not agreeing. What? However, now by the time you have finished completing this, your knowledge, you will. I will probably complete it. And besides, it's the longer it will take you a while for you to gain the knowledge to make me obsolete. By then, I will have gained even more, then perfected my craft even. Whereas, as I have been twice blessed by the Omnissiah, both in his perfect gene craft and with the certainty of great steel. Of the perfect mix.
The tech priest will blurt out an array of zeros and ones in a language only you and her can understand, and she will attempt to siphon the information you hold in your databanks through the system. Make a tech use test, -10.
Tech use -10 and 62. 56. That's a pass.
That is not enough degrees of success, though.
Okay, hey, I'm going to point that.
Okay, reroll.
Just as soon as I would pick on my dice.
What is it?
$49.
All right. Still the same. You feel
Okay.
the knowledge you have acquired through all those years start to be siphoned away, bit by bit.
He's
And
going to
you-
inherit growl now before saying,
I was
you
saying,
want some of my knowledge? Fine. Let's see how
Wait a
much you
minute.
can
Wait a
process
minute.
before you short
Does
circuit.
does that include information about Antioch and Drash and Mordin and Belisarius
not
through
necessarily.
nature?
Not necessarily.
Scrapco time!
You
Format.
He's going to siphon off knowledge. And
4 points
unleashing
of
abyss.
intelligence damage.
Ooh,
How does that work? Like,
You
God damn it.
reduce your intelligence stat by 4
Not permanently.
permanently,
Is it permanent?
Yeah.
Permanently. Oh shit.
as you have
shit,
parts
damn
of
it.
the integrated
Burned
knowledge. Yeah, it's not burned, it's collected. It's picked up and transferred elsewhere into the tech priest's data
Okay.
banks.
Yeah, I'm going to full force must attempt to just basically steal all of her knowledge instead.
Don't you want to instead disconnect?
Oh no, she made this personal.
Well,
Oh.
Antioch and Mordaunt don't know what's going on. They only see the tech priest and Noel Sparks look at each other, and
They don't know what's happening, and they won't be able to help.
yeah, you only hear gibberish and strange mechanical sounds like this.
Yeah, he's going to disconnect before. No, he's going to disconnect before switch.
Transformers language.
Based by cogitator before stabbing it into the eye socket of the tech priest, saying,
Come again? Sorry, what is that you're doing?
he's going to stab the day spike into the tech priest. He's into one of the tech priest's eyes.
Okay.
You're going to stab the tech priest's eyes? No, I hear that. I didn't hear that. Right?
He's going to stab the one of his data spikes into the tech priest's eye.
Make a weapon skill test.
Weapon skill, boy. Yeah, he's pissed.
Don't do this. For your sake, don't do this.
She attempted to nix out my knowledge, my hard-earned knowledge. So hard-earned. But that's the point still stands. And I can give the knowledge back politely, or I'm going to rip every ounce of consciousness from her being and consume her code, only for as an empty shell.
Well, I can see that the tech priest did indeed took intelligence.
What did you get on your ballistic skill test?
6.
Right. So you deal 1d10 plus your strength in damage.
1d10 and plus 4 damage. I am also stabbing the day spike into eye to basically start siphoning knowledge.
Yeah, it's a hit to the head. Again.
8 damage.
Okay. You wound the tech priest. And as this happens, the arts militant will engage you, as the other individuals of the room will turn against you and begin to fight you, as you have just attacked one of their allies. Even the servitor
Antioch.
will lumber towards you.
Mordaunt
Antioch
will pull Antioch
He's
to the
going to
side.
broadcast and say,
Antioch will go back.
I advise you stand down. This tech priest, he stole all precious knowledge that I may have been willing to teach her personally, but instead decided to siphon it off and give it for herself.
With Antioch out of the way,
I'm
Mordaunt
really
will interpose himself here between the Inquisitor and Nullspark.
The
I'm
arch
merely
militant
enacting
will
the right of
attempt an attack against Nullsparks. You can attempt to dodge or parry.
I say parry.
Alright. AK weapon skill test.
Okay, 7.
You block the first one. Then he attacks again. You do not have another reaction, so that is a hit. That is not a Righteous Fury. I want to be sure about the numbers here. Sorry, 1 second. Here we are. Okay. That is 6. 12 damage, penetration 10 to the 42, which is to the body. Did you hear me?
What? What did you say?
I said he had hit you, and
Yeah.
you take 12 damage with penetration 4, penetration 10 to the body.
Okay, take 10. So I take 10 damage to the body.
What is your absorption?
How did I figure that out?
It's armor
Toughness.
points plus toughness modifier, yeah.
Where the hell are my armor point? Fuck. I'm not the AP.
I'm opening up your character sheet. It's loading. Why is it taking so long? God damn it. I think you take 4 wounds from that attack.
Okay.
This shit's not loading, man. And another attack with his offhand that also hits. And that is 8 from the weapon. That is 2 more wounds.
Nah.
Can a character surrender? The player?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Had you healed from the previous fight?
He did.
Up to full?
I mean, I rolled for him. It's
How much did you give him?
11. It was 5 plus 6. It's 11. So
Yeah.
it was full.
And you are on 13 wounds now. This guy will shoot you. He will aim to not hit his comrades. And he hits with
The psyker,
yeah, this guy.
he will shoot with a normal weapon, I guess, not with the psychic power.
Yeah, it's not
right?
it's not a psychic thing.
Shame. Antioch would like to see it. What powers does this psyker has? And of course, he cannot like probe his mind without being found out.
16 damage
16.
against your toughness because the penetration just wipes it off. This is 7. So 9 more from that. You are down to 4 wounds. This guy will shoot. Hits. Does nothing. Barely does nothing. And the other guy, he will attempt a psychic power.
Ah,
Are you alright, man?
The guy must what?
Yeah.
There are two psych. No, wait a minute. There are two psychics in the room.
I
I mean,
never said
three.
that.
No.
I never said that.
One will try the second. One try to shoot it, then the other.
He hits. That is 5. 19. So one more wound from the psychic attack. You're down to 3.
how many wounds am I down to?
You're down to 3 wounds.
Oh, fucking hell!
The Inquisitor begins to shout commands, but the individuals here do not seem to be too eager to follow this time. It is your turn, Nullsparks.
He's going into first blood town and saying, he's first going to say, you attack me merely because you didn't do anything. This fool who calls herself a tech priest. They thought she could steal information that rightfully belonged to me. And yet you attack. You misguided fool. It is going to start to drain, and it's going to start taking back the knowledge the tech priest stole from him.
Make a tech use -10 test.
Thank you. Fucking hell!
How much?
We'll find out.
On the next episode.
No way.
We're not done yet.
No.
No.
Don't leave us hanging like that.
Okay, 24.
Okay.
Else.
You managed to siphon some information back from her. The damage is done, however. The damage to your cogitators, to your systems, is irreversible. Even if you have reclaimed the information, you are still damaged.
So he
No
doesn't
longer
get his
perfect.
intelligence back.
No longer perfect, but the information that he's no longer perfect, causing him to snarl and emit an electric shock from the from the data spike and still embedded in the tech priest. He's before speaking into her mind, saying, "Suffer, you petty bitch, you who have no longer made me perfect. And now you shall suffer thy consequences of your action." And did you really think that's trying to steal information that I worked hard to acquire and is rightfully mine. I would ever go well for you. You are nothing but a misguided.
The tech priest will respond.
You will be removed from the mass, from the database of reality. I will not even bother recording you in the annals of history. My cogitators will remain clear, clean, and sparkly from your existence. As far as adepts of technology and servants of the Omnissiah go, I have seen mere gangers perform better than a whatever you call yourself for a tech marine. You have lost your way. You have fallen into mistake. And what is mistaken must be removed.
It is you who have lost your way from the true meaning of this universe. He says within his mind, which protect his mind. Would you like me to show you what the truth of the universe is? Would you like to know? What? As your last moments shall spiral into nothingness.
The tech priest responds.
The only thing I know is that your removal is imminent and has to be as fast as possible.
And she will take
Now,
the turn attacking you.
Hang on, one moment. He's going to to a flash of what he considers of his the truth of the universe. He's quick images. Is of unimaginable torment and of a images of Slanesh of of her domain.
Make a heresy test. How do you...
Heresy test.
Okay.
It is intelligence.
Heresy. Ah, fuck. Like, I hate her. $21, that's a pass.
Okay. You imprint in her databanks imagery of this sacred to you ritual. And the tech priest will attack. You can attempt to parry or dodge.
I shall parry.
Alright. Make a weapon skill test. What is it?
Seven.
Sure. You parry the power axe, the Omnissiah power axe. And you hear the militant's voice right next to you, shouting. Die, wretch! Die! You have no place here. And he will attack. Once.
It is the
Twice. Second misses. Third hits. So... that is 10. So 10 plus 10. That is 2 wounds from one attack. And the other attack does not enough.
So no spark is down to 1 wound now.
Down to 1 wound.
1
yes.
wound. He had 3.
Yeah.
he will meet the furious in his burst of stack.
This guy shoots again with his what is essentially a melt pistol.
Melt a pistol.
And hits. And that goes through your armor and toughness and deals 8 damage.
Shit. -7.
Yes. -7 energy, I believe, no matter where it would hit, is fatal.
No matter if it's in the head or in the torso. But what about
I don't think it matters.
the arms or legs? Energy. I mean, if it's just
-7. I is at -7 HP. Am I unconscious or just dead?
I'm looking through the book to find the tables. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's explosive energy. -7, you say?
Yeah.
To the body. The intense power of the energy attack cooks the target's organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds, 7 rounds, and suffers 1d10 permanent toughness damage. 10. So you are down to 62 toughness.
Yeah, my guy's going to die.
And more attacks commence. That is a hit. That is Righteous Fury. That is a confirm. That is +1 to the damage. For a total of... Oh, sorry, it's 2 hits. 11. 16. Penetration 4. So you take 4 explosive damage. To somewhere on your body. Somewhere on your person. Explosive.
I'm now at -11 in HP.
Yeah. You're dead.
Yeah.
With a mighty bang, the
It's
arm is
one
blasted from the target's body. killing the target instantly in a rain of blood, droplets, and guts. In addition,
Yeah.
if the target was carrying a weapon with a power source in his hand, such as a power sword or chainsword, it explodes.
Well, say, yeah, include which causes the Gullibine shrieking pistol to detonate with a sound like 1,000 and 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 screams.
Dealing 1d5 impact damage to anyone within 2 meters. 6 damage. Not enough to go through toughness or armor. Null
Yeah, I
Sparks
really need to.
is exploded, torn to shreds, and collapses into a pile of limbs and augmentics. And his
However,
Shrieker pistol explodes, leaving behind a piercing shriek that has everybody holding their ears.
however, and as people recover and start to approach the body, and there was something off. Parts of some organs and parts of the brain and particularly the frontal lobe are missing, and like they were surgically removed.
As if he never had
I don't
them.
think they care. I don't think they care. But
More
okay.
like they were surgically removed.
Well,
Mm.
death in
So,
Black
and-
Crusade
But
for
but
Servants
what
of
is-
Chaos is an everyday matter. Meaning that when a
something
character
even more
dies,
concerning is a brand on the left arm reading in copy number 1, reading in copy number 666.
death and
Okay.
consequences. When the heretic is killed and wishes to sacrifice infamy to survive, he can choose to decrease his infamy permanently by 10 plus 1d10 by 18. He's incapacitated for the remainder of any combat or scene that was participating in and any future combats or scenes in the session. He may be able to interact with other heretics and NPCs, but it's basically crippled and bedridden for the remainder.
Well, why
He
is the real
exploded.
Yeah, that happens all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like,
Effectively, one of his bodies is gone.
oh, we're going to use the clone excuse. Okay.
How?
The Inquisitor orders that any remnants
hang on.
be. Let me finish.
Hang on.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Orders that any remnants be transferred into a sealed container so that any similar to this may be more easily identified and thus destroyed. You are transferred within a capsule.
However, one of the cogitators suddenly blips with an incoming message that autoplay.
Yeah.
Well done, you misguided fool. You managed to kill off one of my less
He gave the tech priest a bit
my
of
less favorite
corruption.
party.
Congratulations.
A shame. And the voice bears is almost identical to Null Sparks. However, something doesn't make. However, it is off, as it's coming from different mouth, slightly different. I'm actually quite impressed that if I was very well crafted from a kidnapped Iron Warrior. His horse is quite valuable. You managed to draw my
Enough with null sparks. You were defeated, destroyed.
Like handily.
You faced
think
the
me
best the Inquisition
destroyed?
has to offer.
You think me destroyed?
Well,
I will come. I shall
Yes.
return at a later date. I, until then, and may the Slanash's favor ever be your guide. I before them as itself of terminates.
Yeah, the Karnak twins music is playing. Appropriate. for the amount of whoop ass they gave on us. Because that was pretty much what this was.
Yeah, and I have and it gives me an excuse to make it to actually start working on the backup.
Mhm. You see the operatives here, the Inquisitor's retinue, are complaining about this situation. They say that she has been blind, that she allowed this, whatever it was, to come aboard and reach all the way to her and the ship's main cogitator array.
Does any of them turn to either Antioch or Mordin for like questions, or as if like blaming them for no sparks to me would be with them or something?
Quick question. What do I do if my no longer a playable character?
Well, you can sit in your corner and think about what you did, for certain.
Yes.
You can
Oh,
think
if
about
if
you want to
yeah,
change
no mind
character
about
or you want to keep the same one and reduce your infamy. I don't know.
yeah, I think I'm going to appear with if another version of Null Spot.
Okay.
Whereas with
Okay.
this guy, there's no what is a similar situation with Fabius Player. There's never one of him. There's merely another four.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever creature he once was, he is no longer. Each body is perfectly crafted to suit one of his many desires.
So you have to reduce your infamy by 18 for next time. The inquisitorial agents here.
They're not always an exact copy.
Man, let someone else play for a little, please.
Fair enough.
Yes, Promises want to play.
They do not turn to you specifically, but they know that something is off. They might have started suspecting that she herself has been altered or has been affected by whatever happened down in the Underhive.
Okay.
But accusing
not
an
good.
inquisitor of anything is in itself a dangerous affair, so they are walking on broken glass themselves. Could mean an even bigger disaster if an inquisitor has been found to be corrupt or in any way unreliable.
Because
let's say.
because everybody else will be associated and therefore guilty.
Mhm.
So it's important to keep the Inquisitor, at least for now, acting normally. No weird changes. Antioch will approach them and remind them of the next step about his plan. If everybody is like on board or or if they want to wait or something.
This guy has his sight fixed on you. These two will say what they have to say and move on. The tech priest stands a bit behind, lingers, and takes a closer look at the cogitator, and she is then also shooed away by the inquisitor.
Shoot away. Okay. Shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot.
The tech priest got corruption points from what Null Sparks did to her.
No sudden mutations, I assume.
No,
I guess it's not.
I didn't roll a 10. No, unfortunately.
Antioch has an idea of how to find the Lord Aiden. If Antioch is allowed to approach the Inquisitor again, he will say to her to, if it is possible, to send a mass message to all the other private spaceships that are still floating around in the space, I guess, for the heads of the houses to return to Melothrax. After the Inquisitor asked the Archon to set up a meeting. Too high. Roll for persuasion or something like that.
Make a charm test plus 10.
Plus 10. So, charm is, well, charm is fellowship, plus 10 makes me 58, but you never know. The dice are fickle. Reroll.
All right.
That's again the same points again. I fail. 65 twice.
You need different dice, man.
No, I need different everything. I'm going to. I don't know what is the word to tamper with the dice. That's what I'm going to do.
Gonna cook
I'm going
them.
to give me like 10s and 15, like Null Sparks was getting.
Yeah. It's 6 and 7 all the time.
Yeah, I may have done a bit of dice manipulation.
Oh, really?
May?
Oh, really?
But
Wait till your mother hears about this.
are you for real?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It was very obvious. Anyway.
And, most of it was testing to see if you'd actually be noticed and or care.
Oh, it's a test then.
Yeah.
Well, you have failed the test of sincerity and trust. Anyway,
How can we trust you now?
that's not the point.
Mostly I kept. Do you know what I kept getting? I kept getting a lot of stuff, and I've probably been long dead, but at least I did a bit of narrating.
Okay.
The Inquisitor doesn't care enough about the nobles to give out such a call. She will leave them do as they please if they are caught in any crossfire or if they make any grievous mistake? Any fatal one? Well, she did what she could. They are not any different to the rest of the civilians to be treated in a special way.
Okay. So, Antioch will say to the Inquisitor, he will say to the Inquisitor that he will bring the nobles to the meeting, and he asks her if she could be present herself too, so he could deliver the guilty.
She will be present if you gather any nobles, but she won't be doing anything to assist you in this.
Deal. No, it's okay for me. It's okay. Right. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. Antioch will then set his eyes to find the ship. All the ships of the lords, and he has to contact the Archon to set up the meeting too. So that means returning to Malthrax and try to find records that of the ships that belong to the house.
Make a scrutiny plus 40 check.
40. Scrutiny 40.
Yes, this servitor here has the available information. You have to go through it
Alright.
and identify each
Okay.
noble vessel, which is kind of easy, you know. They're not hiding
Okay.
the vessels they're using
Right.
most of the time.
Yeah. Perception plus 40. You said 40, right?
Yes.
Perception plus 40. That's
I
make
will
it
now.
AC3.
So my character died.
Reroll. Seriously, 92. Okay, 75. Okay, I pass. No, 15. I was seeing the wrong side. Okay, I pass really easily this time.
All right. You open the folder Noble Vessels.
Noble vessels.
And you see a list of all the either void capable, aeronautic capable, any form of vessel these nobles have registered in the planet's systems and thus have been given to the Inquisitor. This data is available to her. And
Okay.
you can tell that most of them have been seeking out a specific rogue trader house that is present on the planet for safer transport. Because,
right,
well, rogue traders only know thrones in their pockets. They are loyal only to the throne in their pockets.
The throne in their pockets, right?
Yeah.
Antioch will take a note of all this information. He then speaks to the Inquisitor, saying that once a meeting is set, he will contact her to come, and he like
Thanks.
acknowledge her and leaves simply. Back to the void ship, to the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Does Mordin follows him, or does he stay longer?
He'll follow Antioch.
Goodbye. See you when you get home. Bye.
Back to the hangar. You see, the situation has devolved even more there, given that there have been even more people present here now. So many that your Valkyrie might have a difficulty time taking off.
Not if
I
we're
mean-
willing to barbecue a few folks.
I think it's
so-
easier to
Yeah, go
make
ahead.
them fight each other. I think it's easier to make them fight each other than we fight them ourselves. And we just grab the Valkyrie as they are looking, fighting away. I think. Plus, it's just the two of us now.
Yeah, Null Sparks is in a container. It's in a box.
Exploded. Like, you can't be more killed than that.
There are civilians jam-packed all over the hangar. So many that your vessel will indeed have to crush, burn, and maim a bunch of them
We'll eat them.
to take off. All right. Some of them make way just in time to not be sucked into the turbines or obliterated by it.
Like a bird.
Yeah, speeding forward, being crushed by its wings. But you still kill, let's say, 20 people.
I like Dave parameters have to roll dice for decide how many people die, like
have
in
to.
a whim.
You know I have to. They are crushed.
Wilhelm.
And so you make it to open air.
With the sound of this.
Yeah.
Open air.
Yeah. Into the void and down to the planet's atmosphere.
All right. Okay.
Where do you wish to land?
Probably land in the middle, well, the higher level, since we are going to search for the Archon. If he's still there in the city, I hope. I mean,
The Archon's house. You can see it still has a garrison. It's a palace, after all, a fortress.
right.
Along with its very own chapel.
Speaking of the chapel, Antioch wishes to stop by the chapel for a moment.
Once again, in the high up, frigid tops of Hive City Melothrax, where everything is frozen, despite the city itself being boiling hot, especially around the manufactorum areas and where the chemical spills end up. Oh, we don't have a background. Right.
What do you recommend we do now that we are short a tech marine?
Antioch answers, we'll have to do this the proper way, with guile and subtlety. Or do you mean enter the area properly?
Nah, girl's fine.
I guess we'll just ask. After all, and at least Antioch is became like a sanctioned agent for the Archon. And I would like to make us part of the Inquisitor's warband, too.
We'll get there.
As a valid disguises. So we arrive at the palace. Does anyone stop us? Ask us for identification, motives, reason, anything?
They ask for identification, yes. And the moment they realize you are not yourselves Inquisition, they ease up.
Oh, okay.
And
I guess.
they will ask you, what are you doing here? Instead of leaving the hell out of here, why are you coming back? Did you forget something? And one of them comments, if I had this bad boy and points at the Valkyrie, I'd be off planet days by now. Since days. And what do I get? Guard duty. My cousin is out there fighting heretics, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Hey, Parameters. Don't think I didn't notice the eye of Magnus on the Inquisitor's bridge.
The eye of Magnus. Was it on the carpet?
It was floating on the car. Well, not. It was in the bridge.
I'm intrigued now.
But not in the. I think it was on the carpet.
Where was it?
It was the eye of Magnus, but without the color, those blue colors. It was just white, but the stripes are unmistakable.
No.
No, not on the carpet. It was a model. It was a proper model.
This one?
Anyway, I just no, a model like a physical asset. The actual eye of Magnus, a circle.
Oh,
But
I see. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, it's a Kraken egg.
Oh, it's a. Okay. So that's what's it's used here in Warhammer 40,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm digressing this. Let's go to the our objective.
Yeah. And yeah, the guardsmen just idly stand next to you. They don't feel any threatened by you at all. And you do not
because of that
seem to
Antioch,
notice any officers around either.
Okay. Because they seem like relaxed, Antioch assumes a more also relaxed nature and says,
"We have important information for Lord Archon. We wish to give it to him personally. Can we enter?"
Well, they are not the people responsible for transferring any information to the Archon. They are mere guardsmen after all.
does Antioch has to say the results from the clinic came positive and he should see himself? Do you want to tell them that or should I?
The results came back, and let's say they are less than desirable. They will vox something, and they say you can relay it to the servitor that will come. It is the servitor is the thing that can contact the Archon, as he is not present here. But that is a confidential piece of information. Not many people are supposed to know. Not many people are supposed to be aware of his absence.
Okay.
And indeed, a servitor with a Voxcaster, with a Vox comes. The guardsman will fiddle with it, and as it buzzes, offers you the receiving end, and tells you, "Here you go. Whatever it is you want to say to the Archon, say it to this one," and slaps the servitor's back. Or you might as well write it on a piece of parchment and throw it in the snow. Same chances.
Okay. Antioch will record a message for the Lord Archon then.
Mhm.
The other guards that can't even hear because it's not like super confidential. It's just asking the Archon to bring the lords back. I guess besides the Inquisitor, he's probably the only one who has the authority to do so.
Mhm.
Anyway, Antioch will say,
My Lord Archon, it is my pleasure to announce that I have found the culprits behind the events that happen on this city. I will ask you for the Lord Archon to set up a meeting between the Lords of the High Houses, the chiefs of the Arbiters, and the PDF forces. And I also should ask you for them to include the Psyker who is at service to the PDF forces. I will reveal the culprits in that meeting. The Emperor protects.
and he finishes off. Antioch will ask to the guards if he is allowed to visit the chapel for a quick prayer.
Yes, you are.
Antioch will then
You can move yourselves.
walk to the chapel.
Mhm.
Is what is it? Okay. Is the chapel empty of people?
It is. And it
Are there
has
servitors or
there are servitors, yes, and there are. It is also empty of any offerings or valuable items that a chapel might have, like donations
Mm-hmm.
and relics. You can see servitors cleaning empty tables, shining statues that have their precious elements removed. And those who have been charged with maintaining relics are lazily hanging around in standby mode, basically. Reciting canticles and incantations and other prayers.
Are there any servo skulls around floating?
Yes.
I want to roll for perception
What do you want to do?
to any place that has a small opening that one could drop a bone inside, either eye level or up.
A scrutiny test.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Scrutiny, perception. Yeah, I'm the one who asked for the test. So perception is how much? Much. 43, if not mistaken, but let's confirm. Is 43 indeed. And I rolled 22. I pass.
All right.
Do I found the place?
There are many nooks and crannies in this chapel. It is pretty big. Whether it be here in the more private worshipping area, or down here in a shaft that ends up Emperor knows where, or even if you climb up to these higher places, to the top levels.
From the position from the ground, Antioch can see the open in the top of the towers.
There is a way to go all the way up, even to access outside the holodome of the Hive City, to go out to the extreme cold.
Well, I don't want Antioch to go outside to the extreme cold. But if the opening is it's open from the inside, Antioch can. Would he have to climb?
You would have to go up flights of stairs. You wouldn't have to climb necessarily.
Okay, so I'm going to Antioch will climb the stairs and drop one of the bones that has the incantation from the warp.
I'm effective. I'm
inside.
Your deed.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make a new character for next time.
Yes,
In the tower.
Yeah. A stupid Maleficent and tech priest decided to nab someone in knowledge while I was trying to do something sneak. You started off an permanent penalty to intelligence. Then when I tried to get I started getting users that
So Matt, we can hear you.
back by eventually got that.
No.
So I'm being irritated. I'm still gathering information on the game, and so I can know where to stand.
And then you'll
You
make a new
drop
character?
the little bone.
That's when we need to get it done eventually.
Inside
Or you can you'll just
of one opening. Gives a quick prayer of 90 seconds, and then he climbs down. Now, I accidentally lost the model. I don't know what it is now. What is it?
Oh no, you fell with the bone. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Okay.
It was laying on one of the cannons.
Okay. So he climbs down. And goes with Drash.
Morty.
Mordaunt.
Mordaunt. Sorry, Morty. My name is Muerte.
Like,
Hey, Morty.
drop a wall bomb. one thing the character had a band on right on. And
You know, I honestly wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't hold someone at fault if they did that.
popping from the 666. It was a voice skill.
You see the guardsmen still
Calculating.
lazily attend to their duties of keeping the palace safe.
For saying, or John being a little ominous about
Since
Well-
the Archon is evidently absent, they know themselves that they are not defending anything. Whatever is of value is
Yeah.
already transported off-world and is most likely weighing some rogue traders' pockets or decorating their bridge or their private quarters.
Every single one is actually along.
If Mordan doesn't have anything to do here, Antioch will then go back to his hideout in the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So Mordan, what do you want to do now?
Yes.
So we have to wait till the meeting, or we go, or we put some, or
I
we
think
put
with
some, or we proactively look for the Archon.
I mean, I don't know where to but he will wait for his contact unless he takes too long to answer. In this case, we will try to look for him. But in the meanwhile, Antioch will speak. Antioch will speak with his apprentice.
Connected, I can.
His apprentices and his subjects
No thanks.
that are aligned to him, and prepare them for them to leave for the other two high cities that apparently exist in the planet Vowal.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my character there?
Antioch will give each. So they were 5. They are 5. One will stay in Melstrax. The other 4 will, in 2 pairs of 2, go to the other. One pair will go to one city hive, and the other pair will go to the other. And to those 2 pairs, Antioch will give them his last bones.
Mm-hmm.
And he will instruct them to drop them in an important place like another church or chapel for it to influence with the warp, the influence of Zinch in those respective hive cities. So Antioch says,
These are my instructions. You can now consider yourself free from servitude, though you are still bound to be my servants and apprentices. You are free to go now and seek your own fate.
In unison, they will respond with
Death to the false emperor.
Death to this false emperor.
and they will go. Now, through the voxcasters of the city, you hear that there is a renegade psyker running loose in the city.
a renegade psyker.
Yes. And that the RBDs will be the ones going after him. People of Hive City Melothrax.
Citizens of High City Melothrax are expected to aid arbiters in their mission to find and apprehend this renegade psyker. He will be brought to justice and answer for his crimes. Any hindrance to the arbiters or assistance to the psyker will be answered with violence. The Emperor protects.
And as the fuck's sake.
Back to it again.
Okay.
You're back. Okay.
As the situation progresses, it becomes more and more dire with every minute that passes. As people either flee the city through flying up into any vessel that can take them, or even going out into the wilderness, into the frigid cold of planet Valwall. And still, there is a chase in the city, a play of cat and mouse. People are searching for this renegade psyker that is loose and brings havoc to the city. Now, you would know if that was actually the case. There are no renegade psykers besides Antioch all this time in Melothrax. But acts like this only work to feed superstition and cultivate hatred in people's hearts. And whoever is also a psyker is going to be having a very bad day from now on, even more so than before. They will be accused of the city's undoing as the main reason and culprit for its downfall. They will be made into the scapegoat of everybody's problems. What were you saying?
With the radiation capsule ritual done, and people drinking the water, the tainted warp water, more mutations will appear, and probably some few psychers. So probably in the few years, we'll see more and more conflict between mundane people and psychers, and that's a good thing.
All right. There are indeed more mutations. People of every level have been affected. Others showing rashes in their skin, blisters, animalistic features. Their voices might have changed. Their flesh might have burned and fallen off due to the radiation. Others have received gifts. Others have been blessed by the changer of ways, by the architect of fates. And
we are close. We are close to our objective being fulfilled completely. I assume that next session we'll do the meeting and wrap it up this whole conspiracy
Yeah.
about conspiracy. about that started with the phenomena in the market. And who is to blame? Pointing 2 thumbs up. This guy.
What else can I say except you're welcome?
You turn you. That is what you call
Yeah.
using. That's what you called taking a something unexpected to your advantage.
Chaos is a ladder.
Chaos in a ladder and in a room of MC Hasher. Parameters knows he's what I'm talking, because that's exactly it. You go up and you go down and you go sideways.
The last thing that comes to you through the Vox is another attempt by the PDF to return the Hive City to any semblance of normalcy that it might have had prior to this crisis, and there will be elements all over the city. As they are the most numerous, they have undertaken the responsibility to be everywhere at once. Neither the Arbiters nor the Inquisition have the manpower required for something like that. What were you saying?
I actually forgot what I was about to say, but instead I'm going to say to Morda.
Our days as leaders of gangs are nearly over. We are probably better suited for remain low until we join the meeting, give them what they want, and then leave this city and leave this planet.
I hope so. It's been quite. I've been running around the rats' tunnels for far too long in this place.
It's a weird thing that Mordin just arrived compared with Drash, but
he was
the Lord is that Mordaunt has been, hiding out in another hut. Oh, did that tech priest ever sort out that power spear?
On the Inquisitor's vessel, well, it wouldn't be that fast. And you can tell that he will be a bit easy to forget that you ever gave it to him. He might be attempted to forget it was even yours.
Very suspicious of
him. He still has it on the ship.
Well, if he does forget it, Mordaunt can always drop an anonymous tip to with the Inquisitor's warband that the tech priest has something really shady.
It won't be the first time.
And it won't be the last either.
And so the sun dawns on Hive City Melothrax once again. This will be it for today's session. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll be seeing you on the next one.